Just on my way back now from York to go, and Sam's cutting hedges. Looking quite neat. Grass verge is a little bit damp though. This is the field that we need to come in and move this fly tipping that was tipping this summer. It's got a shopping trolley as well. Yeah, loads of building waste and wood. Probably like a skip full. Nice. Love the smell of a freshly cut hedge. It just smells like, not like a lawnmower, but and not like wood chipper. It's just got a different smell, especially hawthorn. Yeah, it looks all right. Look at them. Christine's ringtone. Getting down with the kids. Not sure if you can see, but there's an 18-foot Christmas tree coming. So the local council had it in one of the fields, and they didn't have any way of moving it. So the lads have just been and picked it up now, and we'll put it through the chipper. And they're also going to donate £50 to the charity tractor run we did at Christmas, because we picked the Christmas tree up for them. So that's brilliant for them. So thank you for that, Knowsley Halewood Town Council. Those are like reeds coming. We don't really like these because they sometimes go a bit stringy in the chipper, and then they make the chip horrible for flowing through the boiler. Got the birthday bumper here. So if your name is on there, pause it now. Happy birthday, and you've seen it. Anyway, little bit of an update. So yesterday went to Yams York Agricultural Machinery Society show. A bit of a scattered edited video last night, trying to put all the clips together to make it make sense. So the main reason for going was, one, look at machinery, two, have a laugh with Tom, because none of us have been able to go to shows for ages, and then also take Jonathan out as well, because obviously Jonathan at the moment is getting treatment for a brain tumour. So we had a good time, really good show. I'm sure it'll be even bigger and better next year, because apparently it's been growing over the years. That is the first time I've been. But one thing that did stand out from the show is, obviously I did one of these health check things, so I don't know whether they were called field nurses. They have different regions call them different things, but basically that's an auction mart, so it sells machinery and it sells livestock and things like that. But them nurses were there doing checkups on farmers, so we all got checked out. Jamie found he had high cholesterol, so they've basically told him that he needs to see his doctor to sort that out, because me and him are both approaching what you'd call maybe middle age. I'm 41, Jamie's 40 this year, so it's good that they've sort of identified that in him, so that he can get some sort of help about that. Otherwise he could drop dead of heart disease. Obviously hope that will never happen, but he would have been walking around totally oblivious to this. So it's really important that people like that are there to do these checks. So they do them a lot at auction marts where people take livestock, but livestock farmers probably have a more active lifestyle than cereal arable farmers like me, because they're basically chasing livestock around a lot of the time, whereas a lot of our stuff is tractor based. So I don't know how I'd go about it, and I'm going to speak to FCN to see if there's any sort of funding there, but it'd be good for the likes of the cereals show, which is coming up in June, which is where predominantly arable farmers go, because it's about growing cereals, whether they could be there and you could call in and you could get yourself an MOT at the show, because there's a lot of people out there that just don't know, you know, that they've got high cholesterol, or they've got the wrong blood sugar, or, you know, the blood pressure's high. So really, really important. I know it sounds like a bit of a lecture, but I'm going to see how it works, whether we can make that happen. Maybe it could be at the FCN stand at cereals, but I don't know what other people's thoughts are. But if you're watching and you can go to your GP, which is now sort of back open, you know, try and do that and get checked out, because, you know, you don't want to be a ticking time bomb or a walking sort of heart attack. So also as well, a little bit of an update. So the website went live on Monday, loads of orders, thank you so much for them. Christine is working through them. This is the problem with having a website that people have been waiting for. There's a lot all come through at once. I don't expect there to be anywhere near as many over the next few days, but there's like a backlog that she's getting out in the post. So thank you for all them, and if you've bought something, please be patient, because also some of the things, there was a lead time on them anyway. They were still in manufacture. These are here though. I think they're cool. These are called teal, this colour. And then there's the other brand, the other clothing that's sort of sizable, and a few other different hats. They come from Stag Clothing, so they're all made to order. So if you go on the website and you end up clicking through to Stag, they make them to order, so the lead time on them are a little bit longer. But yeah, thanks for all that anyway. The show was brilliant, so thanks everyone that come up and said hello to us as well. That was nice to meet some people that watch it. Brilliant day, nice and warm as well. I know I had my hat on, but it felt like spring, so it's probably full spring. It's probably going to be snowing in a few weeks, who knows. But next week we're going to try and get some fertiliser on the oilseed rape, because it's got little bits of green in it and it's starting to grow. So the agronomist's been having a look at that Monday, and we think it's good to go. We always talk about around Valentine's Day, get it on. So good excuse not to do anything for Valentine's Day perhaps, but that's what we're planning on getting done. A little bit of line lesser spread, been a bit windy. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be all right. Get that on, get ready for fertiliser. Sam's had the edge cutter on today. He's been going around sort of all the roadsides. The fields are still a little bit tacky, but if it carries on drying, he'll get inside the fields then and trim them out ready for sowing spring corn. The forecast did say it was going to be raining, but we've actually had another 2 dry days. We've got this breeze and it's drying the land off nicely. Late entry to the birthday bumper. This is a forestry mulcher, so it's like a massive flail mower, but it's got tungsten carbide teeth underneath it, which you can't see at the moment because the lid's shut. You know, we've not used it for a few years, so we're just making sure all the guards are okay. Gonna have to clean these rams off before we open it up, otherwise it'll damage the seals. Basically, you drive up to trees with it. This frame grabs hold of the trees a little bit, pushes them over, and then it chews away at them, shreds them into the floor, so they end up looking a little bit like this. So we used to have 2 of these years ago and do quite a bit of work for the local authority with it, clearing out scrubland and different things, and some farmland that hadn't been farmed for years. So gotta get it in, check it all over, make sure it's working okay, because someone's going to be hiring it off us probably next week. It's got the emery cloth here now, just going to polish off that rust where the chrome's coming off a bit, make sure it's smooth. Sam's just taking a breather off the top of the gearbox. We're going to check the oil level, because them gearboxes look expensive. It is a little bit low, so we're just topping the oil up now. But gear oil's really thick, so it goes dead slow through the funnel, unless we leave it in the air tunnel to warm up. Just going to fill it up to the level plug around here. Fill it up till it comes out of there. Just looking on there, there's a hazelnut the squirrels have eaten. It's because it's been parked by the hedge. The squirrels have obviously took the hazelnuts and eaten them out. Let's focus with it. No focus now. No, yeah, no. I don't know. Focus. Going to take the guards off either end. It's driven by that gearbox, and there's a shaft underneath where it says agricontract.com, which is funnily enough where you can buy the clothing from. Same that way. These stickers have been on for years, by the way. And inside there's 4 or 5 V-belts each side, so it can transmit the power to the rotor, because it takes a lot of power cutting the tree down compared to grass. So they call it double end drive. Just had this lovely gift off, there you go, the Unglammy Mammy off Instagram. So I gave her husband a birthday shout out, and there's all sorts of cakes and treats. But look at this, 936 black chocolates. In fact, look at that, Tom, that's your tractor. And hat chocolate cuttings as well. It's not focusing very well today, is it? Even a candle with, what is that for, melting chocolate? I don't know what that is. That's some melting chocolate. It even came in matches as well, so thank you for that. Get out of it, cat. It's a bit dangerous, that, leaving the forks at sort of like hit your knee height. Don't know who's done that. Anyway, we just checked it over now, opening the hood. I was on the phone, so I didn't see. And this pipe at the back had burst, so there's oil everywhere. So Andrew's just shot off to the pipe place to get them made up before it shuts. We do repair them sometimes ourselves with them bolt-on things, but because the rubber's perished, it needs a new pipe. So it's going to go and get that. It's only a short one, luckily, anyway. It's about 4 foot long. Actually, I'll put a link under the video for some videos I put on YouTube. The quality's rubbish because it was 10 years ago of this working. So we've got one on a black Valtra working, doing a mulching job. I've got a time lapse on one. We should have a red Valtra. So for any Valtra fans, you can watch that. This has got vent. We're warming it up now. I'm going to hammer it straight. Might try with that red jack. Not sure if this is working or not. Tried with that, did a risk assessment, looked dangerous, we're just going to hammer it. Go in. Couple more. try the pin in it again? Do we? That is all we got time for today. Thanks to everyone that's been watching. Don't forget, if you're a new subscriber, tell me where you're watching from. And also, we've not done it for a while. Everyone tell me what your percent is today. So when you see in the videos it says answer as a percent, that is how are you feeling today. I've not had a bad day. Interest rates have gone up a little bit, but it's been good. Got plenty of stuff done. Really enjoyed yesterday, so I'm probably, don't know, 110% maybe. Well, should stop at 100. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling today. So if you just put your percentage in the comments underneath, and we'll see. And if anyone's a bit down, either me or other people can see what's going on. So see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and here's a guest outro.